Hello and welcome back to LT Plays Fallout 4. This is part 38 on my ongoing series of Let's Plays as you follow the adventures of me, Dogmeat, as we make our way across the Commonwealth.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped.
As we make our way across the Commonwealth. So, while I was gone, I sold, or between videos, I sold off all my stuff, stored all the combat armor, except, like, I have almost a full set. I'm missing the helmet and the left leg or the right leg? And the left leg. The helmet, combat armor, left leg. And then I realized that this is T51 and that this is T45. So I have the arm and the leg, or no, the leg and the chassis of leg and the torso of T55. So, other than that, I haven't done anything else.
Since we talked,
oh, Vault-Tec
I'm
rep.
feeling swell.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future. He's so precious.
Prepared for the future.
He's so precious.
Now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me?
Oh my god, my heart.
Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
Sanctuary Hills, right here. I'm not sending him
You
anywhere.
do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
I'll just assign him to food for now. I also need to make sure beds 7, people 8. So I need to make more beds, and honestly, I need to make more. So I didn't actually expect to be doing all this. That's funny. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know why it always fights me on this. Also, I definitely put this backwards. I hate that it does this, but it makes it so that it'll snap too. But it'll snap sideways. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Next I need a roof. And then, from there, I need beds. And it's a mattress. It's not the most wonderful thing in the world. Alright. There we go. And now I know that that's taken care of. And then I honestly should have more food. So, I am going to plant just a bunch more food. Carrots. Corn. I think corn's nice because it's really easy to see where corn is at. What is going on with corn? There are 2 things of corn. Gourd, melon, mudfruit. Razor grain can be done. 2 things of razor grain. Potatoes. Alright, food is now 9. Perfect. Alright, and then I cook some stuff, blah, blah. Now it's time for us to go back to where we were. Inventory's at 240 of 470. I need to know, again, what it is that I need from here. I need a left leg. I need a left leg. Left leg and a helmet for combat armor. So if I find that, I'm not going to give it up this time. Left leg and a helmet. Okay. Some creatures, like the Mirelurk King, Chameleon Deathclaw, and Sentry Bot, can utilize stealth to turn themselves almost invisible and ambush unwary prey. The Chameleon Deathclaw is a thing. Okay, I fought the Savage Deathclaws. Wasn't happy with that either. They actually did a really good job, I think, of making this look like an actual war zone, right? Anyway, so we'll finally be taking care of that daddy secrets. Here at the Parsons State Asylum. Insane Asylum. I was trying to combine, in my head, I was trying to combine the words insane and the word asylum. And it was coming out insylum. And that's not how English work. Not how English work. Alright. In through here. Ooh, medics. That sounds like it might be important to someone sometime, somewhere, somehow. Parsons State Insane Asylum. Deeper in. I didn't see any more bodies on the floor up here, which means I'm either blind or they disappeared. Or I just didn't look at them. Which, it's probably the I didn't look at them, because... that's that. Man, I just got done with a nose strip on my nose, and it feels wonderful. How did they get over here?
That's how it's done, boys.
I don't care if you're already. You like a ghost?
Hearing shit.
Whatever.
Oh, it's
Okay.
through.
Cut the shit.
Utility elevator.
Who is that?
Found yourself.
Hey! He came out to me. Man, I've got to get better
We don't have time for this.
in this game. Like, I've just got to get good. I think that's Laser Boy. I don't really care what Laser Boy's doing, to be honest.
You're dead. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't see any results of that. The water is when I just need to
Rock's
heal,
really
but like
strong.
just a little bit. Like I need to heal, but like not that much. This is the way out, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Milk vending machine. Activate. I don't know. I feel like they meant to do more with this, but just never did more with it. Maybe I'm putting too high of hopes.
Just die.
Whoops. Didn't mean to fall like that. You know. Same way when it came to me and my partner, right? I didn't mean to fall for him, but just like boom, then it happened. We're just kidding. It was pretty intentional.
I'll tear you limb from limb. God damn it! I need covering fire.
Yeah, you do. Me, I ain't even over there. My nose itches though, 'cause I just.
Asshole, just give up.
Sometimes this is just ridiculous though. Kind of bummed that there's no more combat armor that I'm finding, but like at the same time, I kind of expected that, which is unfortunate. That looks like it goes down again. I want to explore everything up here before I change elevation. I don't see any mercenaries on the inside though, and I think that's really interesting. Like any of the mercenaries that Cabot had hired
Impersonal. Just you and me.
to work here, I don't see any of them here. There's danger, but like none of them are coming. It's just not running my danger meter out because I'm not. I can't go down here because dog meat won't let me. one of these is gonna have tubes on the inside. I can't shoot him because he keeps staggering me. No. I do not give you permission to hit my dog. Not now. Not ever. I already can't remember what combat armor I'm supposed to be looking for, but... The reason I grabbed the bowler hat and BT dubs is because I need to put it on our favorite robot, who's a Mr. Handy, who I can't remember the name of either. I'm so bad with names. The one who serves us in the very beginning of the game and then shows back up. A lot of question marks, and then the words "help me" in chalk. And I've only seen this one other time, and it was it was at the place with all the traps, with those question marks. And maybe it's just recycled, maybe it's just a coincidence, but still, man. I'd like to think Bethesda wouldn't put a coincidence like that in a game, but they definitely would without noticing. Oh, that doesn't open, so in order to get there, which it looks like I forgot a stim pack on the second floor of this, Psycho, actually, which is not nearly as good as a stim pack, in my opinion. There are some builds that really use it, like their chemist builds. A fishing rod in the toilet. I mean, this is an insane asylum, man. Maybe all these mannequins, and they look like they had a drinking problem. The reason people in here were insane because y'all were in here. Your vodka, economy wonder glue that I like so much. Not the vodka, it's the economy wonder glue. Nope, there was nothing in there.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
I like how he just ran past them and they were just like, yeah, sure. Go on out.
This will take us to the
Thanks.
basement. Come on,
it's jet.
this is the only way down.
Short syringe rifle. Craft ammo. The syringer
Over here.
at the chemistry station. Yo, I'm taking my time, Jack. Cut me some slack, Jack.
Let's go.
It's downstairs. Okay, well, stairs is a very, very lenient term.
Hey,
Combat armor left arm was definitely not what I needed. What sucks is now I'm gonna have to, like, buy it back if I want it. Defiant's not bad of a legendary property, but I don't think it's good enough that I want to keep it, if that makes sense, which it obviously does.
Let's go.
I look ridiculous. Because I accidentally unequipped his vault suit.
Over here.
You know, saying over here doesn't help me find you, Jack. Medic. Medic. Power relay coil. Bag of cigarettes are not actually what I used to think they were. Can't take it off the wall. There's there's just 2 beds and a bucket. Whose room was that? Man, that person did not have a good go at it. Doesn't even tell me who was in here. There's a mannequin laying in the bed. And I'm in the outfit called casual outfit. I really want to know what exactly that means.
It's the only way down.
Ooh, a formal hat. Not a fancy hat, a formal hat. I now have a new favorite hat. Hint, hint.
Let's go.
It's the formal hat. That's, oh, those are potato crisps. Useless too.
Let's go.
I'll go on my own speed. Nothing I can do to get out of it now.
Come on. This is the only way down.
I get that. You've said it 6 times. That's a blank wall.
Going down.
And this is an elevator. It's a disguised loading door. So it looks like it's not a loading door. But between us, we both know it's a loading door. This is not a cinematic.
Basement.
Who's there?
How did raiders get down here? The whole point was that they weren't supposed to have gotten down here yet.
Nothing there now.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Alright. You're gonna have to let me pass the door first, Jack.
Get a grip on yourself.
Oh, it's the cell?
Only opens with a key.
You just ran at the door.
God's sake, how many of these bastards are there?
You flipped him down the stairs! That was the greatest thing I've seen today. That's not true. My partner, I saw them today, and they look much better than that. But, ooh, a novice lock.
Yes.
And no paint cans had oil on them. I'm not taking any more mining helmets. I ain't taking a bag of cement, not falling for that anymore. There was only one down here?
Those idiots are trying to shut down the adrenaline field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked out all the
Lucifer's
security doors.
balls.
I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door. God damn it. I'm gonna break your skull open if you don't have this door down in 10 seconds. You've almost got it.
Aw, man, please tell me that at least this time I can carry everything. Only 8
That's
more
right.
pounds.
You need to shut down the containment field in order to
I'm
open
opening
the
the main door.
Hey.
Hurry! The adrenaline field is down.
Shit, he's coming. Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your capabilities. That's I can feel my strength returning. Now, finally, breathe. You can.
Mysterious serum,
Long before nothing can hold him. It's not too late.
cage armor, and a sledgehammer.
Has powers. Still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 of Bremelin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door
There we go.
and let me out. Do the
Excellent.
right thing. Let me
Perfect.
out of here. Please, just open the door.
Don't listen to him! Do not let him out!
So I
Won't
don't
set
want,
the generators soon. He'll free himself.
and we're all dead. So if I wait long enough, he'll just free himself.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Well,
Now just set the last generator and I can end this. I think there's still time. That's it! Don't worry, the Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Depend upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
he just has a nice suit on, and I want it.
Goodbye, Father.
Lorenzo's suit. Also, really like that suit. Whiskey. Wake Master alarm clock. Pork and beans. Purified water. I want the water. I don't want any of this. Backs of San Francisco sunlights. Well, those are a type of, surgical there. They inflict plus 2% lamb damage. Lit cigar. Dirty ashtray. Okay, so now I can take all of this off everyone. Because even if I'm over encumbered, I can still walk out. Yes, it fuels me. I feel like there was one more in here. Must not have been. Okay. Says talk to him. I'm trying.
We
Okay.
didn't have any other choice, did we?
You're gonna have to decide that for yourself.
I know. He would have killed both of us, of course. And then the rest of my family, and that would only have been the beginning. His crimes,
It is true,
back when
though.
he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
515 caps. Secret at Cabot House is completed.
You don't need me anymore.
No, without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
So if I remember correctly, he makes some sort of weapon. I'm trying to figure out how to exit this place, because I really don't know. I'm just going to assign a quest, so that way I know relatively how to get out. So it was that elevator that I saw earlier. What is that? Oh, it's just an empty box. When I get up to the top, though, I do really want to check on, what's his face? The guy who gave me the quest in the first place. Man, I'm so bad with names. The ghoul that gets shot in the leg, the merc who was defending the place, he's right by the main room. I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna dump my stuff on this first body. I'm actually gonna dump it on the first body outside as soon as I thought I saw him in that wheelchair. I was like, well, that's freaky, but... Transfer. I'm not putting anything in there that I don't mind losing. I don't know. I'm gonna be able to get it back. So I want to try and find where he's at, because I can't remember where. Is it him? And this just lead back to where I just was? Yeah, that's where I just came down. Oh, he was in this room. So he's just straight not here anymore. Okay. So it's all on this guy. I'm gonna take all of it, because I'm gonna dump it on a body out here. So that way I don't have to fast travel back, then go into there. And I'm actually gonna check my perks. I don't think I can, but if I can get the next one oh no, I think I have to have the last one. I have to be like level 50. And then I can fast travel while over encumbered. I have 3 though. Almost 4. When encumbered, you can fast travel, and when over encumbered, running costs 50% less action points. So it requires level 30.
Hey!
This is gonna suck, because I don't have any... And I'm gonna put it in this guy over here. Alright, so that wraps up that quest line. You have to kill Lorenzo's father or whatever. And then it's come back in a week. So it is 12/2/2287. And again, it was 1837. So 2237 would be 400. So it's 460 years old was Lorenzo. Lorenzo is 460 years old. Anyway, so the reason that's important, that I checked the date, is because I'm going to wait a week and then meet him back at his thing. And then after I meet him back at his thing... Meet him back at his thing. Meet him back at his house. The Cabot house. And he's going to give me a special item. I'm going to put the syringer rifle away. Okay, so put all my junk away. That's already a lot of it. Come here, pup.
Hey. Over here.
I go over to junk. He doesn't have a junk section, so I'm gonna worry about that. Okay, I want to know what this casual outfit looks like. Oh, that looks horrendous. That looks absolutely horrendous. There is no way that I am keeping that. Lorenzo's suit. A Lorenzo suit does not look very bad. It's not necessarily my style, but it doesn't look bad. No. No. Okay, there we go. I was trying to get out of that view. Apparel. Not gonna keep the casual hat. Gonna keep the formal hat. And that. Other than that, I don't really have anything else in here. My weapons. The short syringer rifle. I will put in there. Not just gonna be in no clothing. Don't you worry about that. Next I travel to at this time of night, 7:38 p.m. I am going to sleep till 4 a.m. 7, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And at 4 a.m. from there, I'm going to fast travel to the place I need to go. I cannot remember what the name of that is. Okay, being a little unresponsive. Okay. There's Good Neighbor. There's also Diamond City Market. So I'm going to go to Good Neighbor first. I'm going to go to Diamond City Market. And the reason is because Diamond City is only available during the day, and Good Neighbor is available anytime. So I'm going to go to Diamond City first, but they have more merchants, so I know I'm not going to run them out of caps. So I go to Diamond City first, I complete this part.
You keep looking at me like that, I'm going to start thinking you're a simp. Here to pick up a swatter.
Right? I also think that I sold him the combat armor, so if he still has it,
Feel that.
that would be cool. I don't think he does. He definitely does not. So, whatever. That's that. I think there's still a pretty good way that I can find it, but I can just wait. Most enemies at this point in the game have what, dude? Why is English so hard? Most of them have combat armor at this point in the game. Okay, ran him out of caps really fast.
Load light, we can shoot them.
Let's see what you have.
Feel free to
Sure.
I think it's left leg, I want to say, is what I need, please. Combat armor, left leg. And then the combat armor helmet is what I need, but I don't think he has that. Anyway, let's just see where he's at after all of the stuff that I have to sell him has been sold. You know, I care about completing it, but I don't care enough about completing my look that like my collection that I'm going to buy stuff from him. Don't sell that. I kind of want to see what the yellow flight helmet actually looks like, so that's why I was like on it for a second there. Chops. Mysterious serum. I don't need, but there's only a set amount of it in the game, so I think I'm going to end up storing that. The rads is minus 36,000, which I think I can actually use later in the game. Like, I'm sure there's something I can use it for. Rad roach meat. Ribeye steak. Potato flour. Vodka. Vodka. Alright, now I can take my stuff from
Heads up.
dog meat. And I can sell this.
Hi.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
The auto rifle? Oh, that's mine. I was like, why is there a heart next to it? Is it a legendary? No, it's just my gun. Deals twice normal damage. That's not bad. Man, these headphones make it really hard for me to adjust my glasses. Because I'm one of them nerds with glasses. And my glasses get all messed up. Now that he has it, it's worth $600. Oh, man. Alright, he doesn't have enough money to be worth trading.
You. Well, I suppose we can do
business. I
Let's
really
see what
don't
you got.
like her.
everything you need.
She's just kind of rude. And I feel like I'm gonna end up outselling her inventory. I have all my limbs right. Yeah, chest, left, left, right, right. All right. Then we just travel right back here to the Parsons State Insane Asylum, and it's 12:03. We're gonna rest till 12:10, just 24 hours at a time. Then we're gonna go back there. I also need to turn on my. We're gonna do the rest of our sales in Good Neighbor because I'm gonna turn on my radio to the. Man, dude, I just can't talk. My memory's not working. The superhero broadcast that we did. I'm going to turn it on to that. And once we're on that broadcast... Dude, if I had like a necromancer thing that could raise the dead, let me tell you. Like, I would be doing well here. Because... there should be an upgrade that I can get. Because he has this thing where at certain level points, if you turn back on the radio, he'll have advancements for you. So I'm going to turn on it, I'm going to check it, I'm going to finish getting everything to them, and then I'm going to wait 7 days and go to the Cabot house. Get my Cabot house reward there.
Hey, Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test.
Let's see what you have.
Purchase a variety.
Uh-huh.
Spray and pray is so good. I had to tell myself what road leathers was. I was like, what's road leathers? Sometimes I'm not. Super smart. And other times I'm asleep. No, I'm just kidding. But
Every
wanted to see
weapon
what
you see
apparel she
here
offers.
could be the
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got.
a gun for every.
an assault rifle that uses 5.56, which I don't have, and I've never owned an assault rifle before in this game. I have owned one in real life. Funny how that works out. Electrified Chinese sword, flamer, focus, maximize, laser pistol, marksman's fire, improved automatic laser. This is not what I was looking for. Jacob, why are you doing this? Apparel. I don't know what type of armor this is. Metal. Temporary slows time during combat when you are at 20% or less health. Combat armor right arm. Combat armor left leg. Spike armor. I haven't seen that before. Armor left leg. Left arm. Alright. Sit here for a week. Already forgot to check my radio. And then I also need to go back. This is going to be a slightly longer video because you're just going to have to deal with this. But I'm also going to go back to Sanctuary in a bit. And it's not, I mean, to dump my junk, sure. But it's also going to be to go get the special book that I evidently didn't get. So, I'll need to do that as well. I'm assuming that the Silver Shroud Radio, I'm not at the right level for it to play. This is number 2. So, this is day number 2, so we only got to do this 5 more times. Why would he tell me to come back in a week? And the worst part is that I don't have a quest for it. This is number 3. Yeah, it just sucks that they made it wait a week, because it's not... If I don't do it, I'll forget, because it's not an official quest. Which sucks. So this is number 4 now. It sucks that it's not an official quest, but what do I know? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. But I thought it was kind of a cool original song. But no, I wish that they would make it so that it was so it was an actual quest, so that way it was like return after this date, which the date was just generated as the date after, like 7 days after when I came, right? Like when he told me to wait a week. Dang it, I dropped my controller. I'm glad it didn't land on the B button though, because I'd be so lost. Like, oh no! It almost fell again. I'm gonna be honest, man. Sometimes okay, so the first upgrade's at level 25. And I think I'm at 24. And then 35, 45. 25, 35, 45. So this is number 6. So we got one more. After this, 6 and 7. I'll do one more just for safety. And then we will be ready to go to the Cabot house. And at the Cabot house, they will give me something. I'm pretty sure it's a pistol that does weird gravity damage. So, like it makes them fly or something. I can't quite completely remember, but it's supposedly something they give me. $12.10 of $22.87. You know what's funny is I was seeing the Family Guy, a clip for Family Guy where it was like, they were traveling to alternate dimensions, and Stewie took them to a dimension where Christianity had never existed. We were thousands of years, and we were 1,000 years. Like, it was the exact time and date, but society had... Oh, talk to Jack Cabot about the artifact. Okay, so it did become a quest. Dang it, now I feel bad because I've been lecturing him. For something isn't even a problem. He says meet him at the Cabot house, but he actually stays here at the Parsons State Insane Asylum. But I should probably go back to the Cabot house at some point. Just to see if I can find... What's his face? I'm assuming he survived, so like I don't think I need to check on him. I think he's a big boy. I don't think I need to check on him. But on a side note, because it made this a quest, I get quest experience for it. Parsons State Administration. Whoa, 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 whoa. So many loading screens. This is kind of like how I felt with Bloodborne. FromSoft. Versus Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne had so many more loading screens. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me go all the way back to the lab. Okay, well, all the way back to the lab can be just, what, this elevator? Like it's... I like how my green glow fades. Oh, my pup. You just ran through the wall. You're so cute as you are. Dude, I love the goggles. The light armor. I wonder if they have heavy armor. I think it's unfortunate that they make it so that the armor doesn't actually give any protection to Dogmeat, though. What does he have on his inventory? Bottle cap. Lorenzo's artifact gun. A bunch of stim packs. I'm guessing...
Ah, you're back.
That
Good news.
is the gun he was giving
I
me.
figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
Lorenzo's artifact gun. Current mods, Lorenzo's artifact. Looks like a really badly hobbled together gun. Standard grip, no muzzle. 25, 10, gamma rounds. It doesn't say it does anything special, but yeah, it uses gamma rounds.
How does it work?
It uses standard energy cells for power. The artifact's internal power supply was destroyed.
Because it was
Otherwise,
Lorenzo.
point and shoot. It doesn't kill people, but you may still be able to find some use for it.
So it just sends
As for
them
myself,
flying.
I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Hey there.
I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
We're talking about a little bit more time, like 10 more years, or like another hour, because... Okay, so, that was the end of... What was the name of that quest line? Of the Secret of Cabot House. So there's one thing left to do, and that is travel back to Sanctuary, so I can show you guys where the special book is. That's it. That's all there really is to do. And that'll be it. Made it. I made it all the way there. If I find Cogsworth, that's his name. If I find Cogsworth on the way, I will happily give him a bowler hat. You know what I mean? There's just, it's an unnecessary amount of... I'm almost level 24, and then I'll have four perks I can use. I'm gonna be honest, I don't completely know why I'm doing that like this. Like, you're as confused about that as I am about why I'm so excited to not be using my perk points. I think it's because it causes me anxiety when I pop open the perk menu because I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm like building. So because of that, I just think I'm doing it wrong all the time. There was no store all junk options, which meant that I didn't have any junk. So, now I gotta remember which house. Is that Cogsworth?
Welcome back, sir. I do...
All the way from Concord. Not really.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed,
Mr. Handyman.
I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Would you like to?
As you wish, sir.
I think that's really interesting because of how he says, would you prefer to? And he responds with, as you wish. Which goes to show that he's developed some personality beyond what he had.
No, not now.
All right, then.
I've never lost anyone before.
And the reason is because I want him here. But I want to give him a cute bowler hat. So, please tell me that I kept the bowler hat. I don't think I did. I might be able to give him a formal hat. I don't think I kept the bowler hat. That's really unfortunate.
You ought to be careful.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
People don't fix so easily.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
I had it in my inventory. I'm a genius. You genius. You handsome man, you Cogsworth. You get all the ladies. Okay, formal hat I can put away. I can also put away the weapon, Lorenzo's artifact. From here... I'm trying to remember which house was mine. I want to say it was this one.
Sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
It wasn't this one because my door opened in the front. This one? Yes. Yes! Pick the attribute to improve. It does not show intelligence because I cannot improve intelligence. And I cannot back out of here, even though I wish I could for a second to see what my stats currently are. But My agility is my worst stat. I have pretty good strength. It's like, I'll do endurance. Trying to go into build mode. Here we go. Scrap bed. Dresser. Dresser. Picture frame. Dresser. Chair. Get the chair out of here. Get out of here with the chairs. Alright. That was everything. Thank you guys for tuning in for LT Plays Fallout 4. That was part 38 of my continuing series of Let's Plays as I play across the Fallout universe. That said, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Helps out a great deal. I think I just said that. If you have any suggestions for games you would like to see me play in the future, make sure to leave those down in the comments. I use your comments as inspiration for upcoming videos. And make sure to subscribe and click the bell button in order to be notified when I come out with new videos. I release new content with you guys every day, at least once a day. So there's always new stuff for you guys to see. That being said, thank you for tuning in. LT out.